ACE 29.3 2015. Added 2 voltmeters, 2 dual USB ports, one here and one here, relocated the 12 volt outlet to here, and an on off switch there for the 2 dual USB ports. The meters I added are up here. You probably can't see them in the dark. I'll get it closer. There's the 2 voltmeters. They go in an 1.1/8 hole, round hole, which is a little bit larger than a standard cigarette. I think it's 7/8. Anyway, I drilled those out with a hole saw to 1 1/8 inch. They fit in nicely, secure well. They have on-off switches, so they won't do any drain if they sit over a long period of time. The lower one is for the house batteries. The upper one is for the engine battery. They also have a USB port on each one, which I probably won't use, but that's the way they came. The nice feature was the on-off switches. The voltage line to read voltage on the coach batteries for this meter, I got that by tapping into the emergency start power line over here to the left of the steering wheel. The volt line to read the voltage on the engine battery comes off of a circuit I ran, and it was accessible through this cover above the steering wheel on the dash that I ran to the battery some time ago for accessories I've added. So that's where the voltage came for those. Now the 2 outlets that were there, they each had a 20 amp circuit to them. It's accessible up in here. You could reach down in there and pull it all out. And those are fused in the factory, or from Thor anyway. One of those circuits I used to power these 2 dual USB ports. These again are 1.1/8 holes, round holes, and they have 2 USB ports on them. So now I have 4 USB ports down here, which I use frequently. I used to have a 12 volt plug that went into one of the 12 volt outlets up top with a wire down, and then it had a 4 outlet USB outlet box on it. So I eliminated all those wires by this clutter. Also, I relocated one of the 12 volt outlets over to here, so I still have one of them. I never use it, but I thought I might need one in the future. So one of the circuits of the 2 factory circuits that were originally to the 2 12 volts, one of them runs this, and the other one runs these 2 dual USB outlets. I also added this switch up here so that I can turn the USBs on and off. Minimal current draw for the lights, but when I go into storage, I didn't want to have those draws on there in case I lost power on my unit or something. On a side note here, in the process of installing all this, I shorted out one of the 20 amp outlets that went to the original 12 volt plugs up on the dash up here, and I had a little bit of hard time locating that fuse to correct that. So I'll stick another little video on here to show you where that box is at and how to get into it.